the previous episode we saw, Uncle Wong thanked Lin Yan with heartfelt emotion, saying, "Yesterday, you restored my late daughter's honor. I can finally face her memory with peace." At that moment, a man starts bringing a lot of buns there. That man says, "I brought these freshly for you." Lin Yan says, "I cannot accept this." The bald man says, "I have known Uncle Wong for almost 10 years. Uncle Wong worked very hard to raise his daughter, but unfortunately, she was killed just like that, and her name was defamed a lot. In such a situation, a noble person like you stood up and cleared her name. That is a very big thing." Uncle Wong also says, "Please accept this. These days, meeting someone as good as you officially is very rare." Lin Yan says, "Alright, I will accept it, but you all should leave now." Then Lin Yan, while giving the buns to the rest of the bureau members, says, "I can't eat all of these. Share them among yourselves. And yes, return the basket to the shopkeeper." The bureau members say, "Thank you very much, young master." Then Lin Yan also offers a bun to Xiaolin, but Xiaolin says, "No, I am not hungry. By the way, Lin Yan, you are a good person." Hearing this, Lin Yan feels very bad and says, "I enjoy giving the good person card to others, but I got it for myself." Listening to Lin Yan's words, Xiaolin does not understand anything. As Lin Yan is walking, he sees a dog who says, "I am very hungry. I haven't eaten anything for 3 days. I feel like eating a chicken leg piece." At that moment, Lin Yan gives the dog a leg piece. Lin Yan says to the dog, "You can come to my house with me. I promise you will never go hungry. Looking at your face and fate, I will call you Yellow." Xiaolin says, "Are you adopting a stray dog here?" Lin Yan says, "Don't take this lightly. This is my life-saving dog." Lin Yan thinks, using the dog, I can gather a lot of information. Meanwhile, the scene shifts to the bureau. The court head says, "Where did all these buns come from?" All the guards reply, "These buns were given to us by people who are very happy with the justice done to Wang." The court head says, "Go and bring the prisoner who took the blame for Wangshi's death upon himself." Another guard says, "Your Excellency, Zhang is already dead. So, what are we doing now?" The court head says, "The person who took the blame upon himself will be executed because he must have come forward to make himself appear great. By doing this, the case will be closed. I accept that Zhang is dead, but it is more important that the guilty are punished and justice is done to good people. Wangshi's innocence will only be proven by the death of this person." The scene shifts to Lin Yan, who is sitting and cultivating. Xiaolin says, "Lin Yan, we should stop today's practice here because we should not overdo practice in one go. You are already doing very well." Lying down, Lin Yan says, "Practicing special abilities is very difficult. I am tired and hungry as well." Xiaolin says, "You rest here peacefully. I will come in a few days." At that moment, Lin Yan's mom comes in and says, "Have you fallen asleep, Lin Yan?" Lin Yan says, "No, mom, not yet." Lin Yan's mom says, "I asked Sundali and he told me that practicing abilities consumes a lot of energy. Was worried that you might be very hungry, so I made a little food for you." Lin Yan says, "You didn't need to do so much, mom." Lin Yan's mom says, "You are my son. If I don't do this for you, then who else would I do it for? Taste it once and tell me if it's good or not." Seeing the food, Lin Yan's mouth starts watering. While eating, Lin Yan says, "It's very tasty. Mom, thank you so much." Lin Yan's mom replies, "What is there to thank me for? Just tell me whenever you want something to eat and I will make it for you." Lin Yan thinks, "Earlier I used to eat outside or have instant noodles. After living 2 lives, today I get to eat food made by my mother's hands." Lin Yan says, "I will do as you say." Later, Lin Yan goes to the guest room of his mansion. Sundali says, "Master, what are you doing?" Lin Yan says, "The doctor told you to rest, didn't he? Then why are you doing all this?" Sundali says, "My injury has healed. If I keep lying down, I'll get very bored." Lin Yan replies, "You should listen to the doctor. If mom and dad hadn't called their doctor, you would definitely have died." Sundali says, "My main job is to protect the young master. Even if I lose my life in saving the young master, it doesn't matter." Lin Yan says, "Stop giving big speeches. When I get into trouble, you are the first one to run away." Sundali says, "No, that's not true. I know the second miss will never harm you." Just then, they hear a noise from outside. The servants are saying, "Please allow us to stay here." Lin Yan comes out and asks, "Mom, Dad, what happened?" Lin Yan's mom says, "Last night, I was talking to your father. We currently don't have much money and can't keep so many people as servants. We were thinking of giving them some money so they can live a better life. I've even made a list for them." Lin Yan says, "Yes, Mom and Dad, you've done a very good job." At that moment, the cook says, "Madam, listen to me. I want to continue working as a cook in your household." Another servant says, "I only have a few years left in my life. It wouldn't be good for us to live somewhere else. The best thing would be to live a good life here while working." Lin Yan's father says, "Yes, I want to stay with my wife." Sundali also says, "Yes, I am not leaving the house either, even if you don't pay me anything for this work." Lin Yan thinks, so this is what a family is. Even after being hit by a major blow, the house may be broken from the outside, but it hasn't broken from within. My coming here is a blessing, not a curse. After some time, Lin Yan says, "It's very difficult to live without money. I'll have to do something to earn money. While walking down the road, two people are talking. One says, "Are these people crazy? Why are they roaming around in such heat?" The other says, "Yes, I'm also feeling very hot." Then the second person says, "Do you know that the entire city's ice has run out and all the pavilions have become extremely hot?" Lin Yan is thinking, has the city's ice really run out? It seems like my chance has come. Next, we see a scene in a restaurant where the person at the counter is saying, "The heat has increased a lot. When will this weather finally end?" Just then, Lin Yan and Sundali arrive. The person at the counter says, "What would you like to eat?" Lin Yan replies, "I haven't come here to eat. I've come here to talk to your manager." Saying this, Lin Yan freezes the water there. The manager arrives and says, "Oh, so your ability is related to ice. Young master, using your ability to make money during the summer is quite easy." Lin Yan says, "What do you think the price should be for the ice?" The manager replies, "At least 50 silver coins." Lin Yan says, "You people are from the U Pavilion. You pay well." The manager says, "Young master, what kind of joke is this? You came here to borrow our well, and now you're asking us to pay you." Lin Yan responds, "It seems you don't need ice from me." The manager says, "If you provide us with ice, we can offer you 10 silver coins per day." Lin Yan replies, "You know this year is extremely hot and no one has ice. Ice prices have skyrocketed. Using my ability, you can make a lot of money. 10 silver coins is too low, at least 50 silver." The manager agrees, "Fine, I'll agree to 50 silver, but young master, you'll have to promise me one thing. You won't provide ice to anyone else except you Pavilion. If you do this, you'll get silver coins daily." Lin Yan says, "If I supply ice to only one place, the price will increase a bit." The manager says, "I'll give you 50 silver coins daily, and if you issue a large license, you'll receive a 5-fold bonus." Lin Yan replies, "Now, that's the right deal." Later, Lin Yan earns 300 silver coins. The manager says, "Young master, do come back tomorrow." Sundali says, 300 silver coins in one day. I wish we could earn this much every day." Lin Yan says, "Sundali, stop dreaming. As the weather gets colder, our earnings will decrease." A little ahead, Lin Yan sees Zhao Lin. Lin Yan says, "Why do I keep running into you everywhere? Are you following me?" Zhao Lin says to Lin Yan, "Are you short on money?" Then Zhao Lin says, "How much money do you need? Tell me, and I'll give it to you." Lin Yan says, "You'll give me money?" Zhao Lin says, "If you're short on money here, everyone will look down on the Lin family. Earning money through hard work is a good thing, but taking money to get by isn't wrong either. Besides, I don't care what others think." Lin Yan takes the money and thinks, "I'm working in small restaurants to earn money. The Zhao family will look down on me even more now. They'll definitely break off the engagement." As they move forward, they see a woman who says, "Someone please help me. My son is very sick and I need money for his treatment." Lin Yan gives her a coin. The woman says, "Young master, thank you so much." Zhao Lin says, "Most of the people sitting like this in the capital are scammers." Lin Yan replies, "Why worry about it? That coin couldn't even buy us a meal at a restaurant, but it might save someone's life. No matter how we look at it, that money is worth it." Then Lin Yan says to Sundali, "We should go and buy some clothes because Aunt Bank doesn't have any good clothes at all." Then Zhao Lin asks, "Who is Aunt Bank?" Lin Yan replies, "She is the cook in our house." Zhao Lin, who is listening, says, "You're buying clothes for your servants too?" Lin Yan responds, "They are all part of the Lin mansion, and our condition is already very bad. For me, everyone in my house is like family." Later, they enter a restaurant. While eating, Lin Yan says, "Zhao Lin, won't you eat? The food is very tasty." Zhao Lin replies, "No, I'm not hungry. By the way, I must admit you are very greedy and a bit of a lecher, but you are also kind-hearted and think well of everyone. Overall, you can be considered a good person." Lin Yan laughs and says, "You're issuing the good person card again?" Zhao Lin asks, "What exactly is this good person card?" Lin Yan thinks to himself, "Most of the time, Zhao Lin scolds me, but today, she is genuinely praising me." Zhao Lin continues, "I don't know what this good card is, but as soon as my sister returns from the capital, I will talk to my father about your marriage with her." Hearing this, Lin Yan becomes completely flustered. Later, everyone returns to their home. Sundali knocks on the door, saying, "Young master, please come outside." Lin Yan asks, "Sundali, what happened?" Sundali replies, "Young master, some people have arrived." The people who have arrived say, "Lin Yan, who is the son of Lord Ping Yan, must come to the palace as soon as possible." Miss Zhao Lin reassures everyone, "Uncle, aunt, please don't worry. There must be some official matter at the palace, which is why he has been called." When they enter the palace, a guard says, "Your task here is to make ice, and you shouldn't ask too many questions." Lin Yan thinks, "My sister-in-law is more powerful than me. I don't understand why they have brought me here. Truly, being the daughter of a first-grade noble is equivalent to being a noble yourself. But since I'm a lesser noble, I have to do all these tasks." Just then, the guard angrily says to Lin Yan, "Don't you want to work here? Why aren't you responding?" Lin Yan replies, No, you misunderstood. My elemental power is very weak, which is why I cannot create much ice." The guard assures him, "Don't worry here. here. Everything has been arranged by the officials. You won't face any issues doing the tasks. Later, they meet the Empress and greet her. The Empress asks, "Who is this boy?" A guard replies, "Your Majesty, due to the extreme heat these days, students from Martial Art Academy with ice elemental powers are being brought here to make ice for the concubines." The Empress, holding a cat in her hand, says, "Let him go." Lin Yan thinks, "It seems like this Empress is very strict. I should complete my work and leave quickly." The chapter ends here. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to Manhood Recaps, because Manhood Recaps videos hit differently.